How are you today? This is episode 17. We are 17 in, and we're going to get going here. I don't know what I was going to say, but that's neither here nor there. I don't know. That's just like something that's stuck in my head now, so I'm just going to keep saying it. I hope you're doing good today. I bet you're doing better than three people that I could name off the top of my head right now. We're going to talk about that, but first we have to get into this intro. I don't know what that is either. I just hope everything's good. I checked the watch way too early. I hope everything looks good here. I turned my cut that off, please. I turned my ISO down a little bit. If you're in the camera world, do you call it ISO or is it ISO? Because I call it ISO, like a basketball, like an isolation move. Okay, so there's three people in the world that I bet you're doing better than right now. I know I'm definitely doing better than. I mean, not financially. I'm not doing better than any of them, but criminally, yeah, I'm doing better than. Um, we got three guys in the world that I want to talk about today. One is Jussie Smollett. If you haven't heard, or I think I said Smollett. See, it's Smollett, I think, but I see Smollett and I think Mullet, and I'm like Jussie, and it's Jussie. See, every time we talk about somebody on this here video series of whatever this is going to be one day, we always talk about the people that have the hardest name. I thought it was Jesse. I think everybody thought it was Jesse, but it's not. It's Jussie. Jussie. I think it is. I think I'm correct. But Jussie Smollett. Okay, he's not doing so good in life right now. I mean, he's doing good, I guess, better than most. I could say. I want to say, right? Okay. But he was in trouble for faking allegations, um, and he faked that he was a faked a hate crime. And I don't have a problem with any of this, except he faked it. He went to Subway, which Subway, we all know Subway already has enough to deal with because of Jerry. You remember Jerry from Subway? Yeah, he ruined Subway's name and lost a lot of customers after that. And then I feel like he just threw in Subway. He had threw Subway under the bus. You can talk about what you want to talk about. I also saw that I don't know if it's true or not. I mean, I don't know what I can believe anymore. But that hate crimes went up after he faked all this, and that's just sad. Why fake it? Why fake it till you make it? I don't know. That's just sad that you go around faking stuff like this, and that there's just more things going on than your $100,000 an episode. I don't know how often y'all do an episode. Are y'all doing like once a year episode? Because even then, you're still making more than a lot of us, and I put us in there because you're still you're out here acting, and you're. I mean, I'm sure it's hard. I know, it's hard. It's hard. Man, your apartment must be nice and expensive to have to do this. Was rent like, dude? Come on, man. Like, do you really had to go this way? This route? This route? What am I, Roger Rabbit? I don't know what I just looked at. But I just want to give you. I want some smart people to tell you what's going on in this. And before I can do that, um, I also want to talk about Robert Kraft, which it's not from Kraft Mac and Cheese. I don't believe it just owns the Patriots, and I don't say justice, and that's all he does, because he also goes to Florida on vacations. And then R. Kelly's in a predicament for the rest of his life, I believe. Um, where am I at? Oh, I need to. I'm sorry. Look at me. I don't file new screen record. It's just crazy what people are doing these days. Get out of here. Is it recording? Yeah, we're good. Get that out of here. We're gonna have some smart people tell us what's going on. Okay. Hey, lady, how you doing?
Empire have cut Jussie Smollett from the final two episodes of the season in a bid to, quote, avoid disruption on the set. The move comes after the actor was arrested for allegedly staging a hate crime hoax for publicity. The actor's lawyers say that Smollett, quote, feels betrayed by a system that apparently wants to skip due process and proceed directly to sentencing. Smollett is out on bail and is still claiming he's innocent. CBS News national correspondent Dean.
He was a suspect in this.
is in Chicago with the latest.
Faces up to 3 years in prison. Jeez.
Jussie Smollett has made a living performing in front of television cameras.
This is
but
why,
on Thursday,
God dang it.
he wanted nothing to do with them as he walked out of a Chicago jail. Earlier in court, Smollett sat impassive.
This guy here is talking to everybody, and he's just saying what's going on. And this is after we found out that it was fake, and Jussie still says that it happened, right? And this is the guy, the chief of police, I want to say, or let's see.
Use the symbolism of a noose to make false accusations.
Had a noose.
Smollett had told police last month he was attacked by masked Trump supporters who hung a rope around his neck and doused him with an unknown chemical, all while yelling race men Smollett would later say were his attackers. But they last week after police arrested 2 men.
These 2 guys here, okay. This is the only problem that I have, Jussie. If these are the 2 guys, let me make sure that they're saying these are 2 guys that helped him.
Smollett would later say were his attackers, but they turned out to be friends of his.
So he hired 2 of his buddies to attack him in a hate crime. Can a hate crime be off? Yeah, I guess that. I'm just asking. I'm spitballing here. Can a hate crime be against your own race, or in definition, does a hate crime have to be racist, or is it just a crime that is filled with hate? That's all I'm asking, because these 2 guys are black, okay? And I just want to go out there and say that you could have had a couple more candidates for this here particular situation. I could name 2 good suspects. Look, Jussie, I'm half white, I'm half black, and I look white. So I think that I should have been in this selection committee of choices that you could have picked. Me, the guy from Prison Break, I forget his name. I'll put a picture up of him. But his name in the show is Michael Scofield. He's also half black in real life, and he looks white. So I'm just saying, if you was gonna fake it, I feel like you should get some people that look like they are white, or that are white, for example. But I feel like that he had some white friends. Okay, so he went to he's like, hey Dave, hey Matt, what's going on? Y'all working hard today? How's the cameras rolling? Oh, y'all doing good behind the cameras. Just keep it going. Hey, you need to get the sound thing up a little higher so you can hear me better. This is Jussie talking to Matt and what did I say? Matt and Dave? I hope I said Matt and Dave. It's not Dave and Matthews band, but I feel like he went up to them and he said, hey guys, I'm not happy with my situation here at Empire. I'm not happy with my $100,000 an episode check that I get, and I need you to help me do a hate crime. Dave and Matt looks at each other and was like, in Chicago, you crazy? We will be dead in 2 days if anybody finds out we did this. And that's what my problem is, because he didn't just say, hey, let me get 2 black guys. I hope these were not his first 2 choices, because they look like they could be good for to play Draymond Green. The dude on the left looks like Draymond Green, and I don't know who the guy on the right looks like, but they could have played some NBA stars, because they don't look like they're running around with nooses and MAGA hats and just looking for black people to attack. Because if they really did mean that, I feel like Donald Trump has way too much power in this world if he's having... I mean, I know black on black is definitely a thing in bigger cities or whatever, gangs and all that. But this just blows my mind. I did not mean to say that. I'm so sorry. But this blows my mind, and I can't believe he did this.
Ola and Abel Osundairo. After 2 days of questioning, the brothers said Smollett had actually hired them to stage the attack, even giving them $100 to buy supplies.
He also paid.
Assistant State's Attorney Risa Lanier.
So that was video footage of the guys buying, I guess the rope is what they needed. I guess Jussie got the subway on his own, because that was part of it, okay?
Defendant Smollett further detailed that he wanted Abel to attack him, but not hurt him too badly, and to give him a chance to appear to fight back.
Smollett's attorney says he is a man of...
Okay, we're done with that. And we're going to go on to this video of Jussie. This is when we thought it was real. So it's after it happened, of course. We thought it was real, but before we found out it was fake. This is him on stage. I don't know where, but this is him, his post speech about what happened.
I was bruised, but my ribs were not cracked. They were not broken.
He reminds me of the guy that said, I got 5 rocks, and I ain't thrown one yet.
I went to the doctor immediately. Frank Gatson drove me. I was not hospitalized. Both my doctors in LA and Chicago cleared me to perform, but said to take care, obviously. And above all, I fought the fuck back.
He fought a fake fight back. So that's number one. It's just he fought back something that didn't actually happen. I could fight back. You know, this reminds me of a situation. You go to a house party. You're like, okay, how can I get all these girls? Then you fake a situation, and then you get in. You walk in hostile. You're like, this is what happened. This is what happened. But it's like, oh my God, you did it. You saved everybody, and it didn't really happen. And this is him just acting, basically. You can't trust an actor, is what I'm saying. Any actor. No, none of them. I'm just kidding. Don't take this. And that's where he said, I'm the gay Tupac. Did he rehearse this? Did he rehearse? Who could I be the gay version of, is what he said. He said, all right, I'm Jussie. Oh, my God, I almost knocked everything over. I'm Jussie at my mirror. I'm like, okay. I can't be the white Liam Neeson. I can't be the white, anything. Or I mean, the white. Why am I saying the white? I meant to say I can't be the black Liam Neeson. This goes off the rail. He had to pick somebody that he could compare himself to that was a figure, as in this case. But I feel like Tupac did not fake any of his. He might live in Jamaica. I don't know. Where's my sound at?
So now we can do our own recording.
Well, that's that. Oh, I'm starting it over. I'll go ahead and cut it. Okay, chill. So that's Jussie, right? That's Jussie, and he did his thing. Crazy world out here. Crazy world out here that we're living in. And Jussie, I just want you to know, man, you should have done this a way different way. I feel like you just got off work. You just left. You're like me. You're like when you leave work, you're like, you know what? I'm quitting this job. And then you just act off impulse, and you're like, wait, I don't have another job, though. He got fired from Empire. Is that what you call it? Do you call it killed off? Is in the next episode of Empire, somebody let me know if they killed him or he went to jail for faking a hate crime in the show, or how that works. But some people also in the same boat. Robert Kraft, and I have this video up first because Robert Kraft is the Patriots owner. He is in some trouble. You know why? Because he got jerked off in Florida. You know, I don't know a lot of people that's been jerked off in Florida, but you don't do it at the local place that he did it. Robert Kraft. And now I got this video up first because my buddy caught this. We were watching the Super Bowl, right? And my buddy caught this, and I didn't think anything of it. And then I go back, and I'm like, you know what? I bet Tom. Let's watch this first.
Come on.
Oh.
Come on.
No. The people watching this knew they were gonna kiss.
What the fuck?
Oh no!
What the fuck? That's so fucked.
Look, so everybody knows but them two that there's a problem with this. Okay.
They kiss. He hickeys.
Alright, that's done with that. But that's just to say, I wanted to do that one first because, you know, looking back now, you know Tom Brady's at home right now. He's got the mouthwash. He's like, I kissed that guy. I kissed that guy on the mouth, and I have no clue what he's been up to. This is only the thing he got caught for. There's like 23 people caught in this prostitution sting or whatever, and it's kind of crazy. But I know that Tom Brady is looking back like, I gotta stop kissing men. It's okay to kiss men if you're gay, but if you're two grown men that are not kin or just don't kiss men if you're not gay. Like if you're gay, do your thing, but I feel like if you're heterosexual and you kiss another grown man, there's something underneath that we need to know about. So let's let the smart people talk about it.
Owner of the New England Patriots, Robert Kraft, charged with the solicitation of a prostitute. Authorities say it's part of a major crackdown on alleged prostitution.
Wait, hold up. Did he just say a quack down? Wait, hold up. You ain't gonna let that slide by me.
A major crackdown on alleged prostitution.
Wait, hold up.
And that nearly, they say it's part of a major crackdown on alleged prostitution, and that nearly 200
Wait,
with the
listen to that
solicitation
again.
of a prostitute. Authorities say it's part of a major crackdown on alleged prostitution, and that nearly 200 people could also be charged. The news
Oh, he
comes
said
just
200.
weeks
I
after
thought it
his
was
team won
23.
its
Look,
sixth
see, that's why I
Super
like.
Bowl. Now Kraft has been swept up in this widespread investigation of prostitution. Prosecutors say Kraft twice paid for a sex act at this strip mall massage parlor. And they say they have
The only thing, this is a happy ending strip mall. Let me go back to the strip mall. Let me keep it up so you can see it. The only thing that I have a problem, this is a day spot. Let me Google this, C2. Okay, we got it. Okay. So if the person in this situation does not want to be there, I understand. But if Robert Kraft walks in, okay. If Robert Kraft, well, a major quack in the story. If Robert Kraft walks in this store, and I know that he's the Patriots owner, because they're talking about, hey, the Patriots owner, Robert Kraft is in town again. You gotta beat him up. You gotta do that again, okay? If I'm working here, okay, I'm thinking, okay, it's my time to shine. I am getting ready to... Yo, so how much money would it take to have to beat off Robert Kraft? Probably not much for Tom Brady, but all I'm saying is if she doesn't want to be here, if she was stolen from her country or kidnapped or whatever, I feel like this is a great story. But if she's just going to work, she's just happy to be there. She's happy to do a little massage in. Then she sees Robert Kraft. She's like, oh, talk about a tip. You know she's about to do some work in there.
at this strip mall massage parlor, and they say they have surveillance to prove it. ABC's Victor Akendo is in
They got it on camera, still in boxes.
Florida tonight.
Tonight, the billionaire owner of the Super Bowl champion New England Patriots, Robert Kraft, embroiled in scandal. Florida officials making the shocking announcement, the 77-year-old.
This ain't shocking. I mean, it's shocking he got caught. Oh, what is going on here? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, I just messed up everything.
Has been charged with solicitation of prostitution.
Oh my gosh.
Mr. Robert Kraft. Robert Kraft, the owner of the New England Patriots? Yes, sir.
Kraft among nearly 200 charged in a sweeping prostitution ring. Authorities saying they have video evidence of Kraft visiting the Orchids of Asia day spa on 2 occasions, engaging in a sex act.
And did it seem like he was there as a regular?
I would say, going through the evidence, yes.
In a statement, a spokesperson for Kraft saying,
I'm a regular at a lot of things. I'm a regular employee at my job. I'm a regular associate with the YMCA. I'm a regular going to the Chinese buffet. I've never...
categorically deny that Mr. Kraft engaged in any illegal activity.
Of course he's going to deny. No, her, she didn't jerk me off. Not up in here. She gave me a back massage. But no. She did not jerk me off in here.
Because it is a judicial matter, we will not be commenting further. Kraft, whose Patriots won their 6th Super Bowl earlier this month.
Once again, the Patriots are
Look at this guy. Look at this guy. Okay, so they said he'd been caught going there twice. I'm sure this was the first time. He flew straight to Florida.
champions.
Is close friends with President Trump.
Now you know Trump has been there. Trump probably opened this thing. Look at how can y'all trust these people, man? They first have people deflating their footballs. Now they got people deflating their balls.
No team has been this good for this long.
Hey, Robert, we going to Florida? We're going to Florida, huh? Yeah, we're going to go to Florida.
The president asked about it today in the Oval Office.
It's very sad. I was very surprised to see it. He's proclaimed his innocence totally, but I'm very surprised to see it.
Jupiter Police.
Now, you know Trump has done some sketchy old things like this. And I was sent this picture that I want to look at. Also, R. Kelly, he turned himself into prison or to Chicago police. So I think he's on $1 million bond, and that's a freaking whole different story for a different day. I don't even want to get into all that peeing on people. Like, that is insane. How do you stop? Hold on. Why did it stop? Forget it. Somewhere it stops, so when I edit this, it's going to be a problem. Okay, I'm sorry. But I was sent this picture. I'm just going to put this up in post. And this, can I zoom in? This is OJ's white Bronco when he was driving like 50 miles per hour when he was probably not even that fast on the highway with all these cops behind him, and they took out OJ. They got R. Kelly, Robert Kraft, and Jussie. Oh, that is just grand. And I'm going to end the episode with that. So, I appreciate you watching. And just don't be these three. Be anybody you want to be, but don't be these three. That's just a crazy world out here. I'm going to have to see if you didn't see the last half of that when Trump was talking. I'm sorry, because it stopped somehow. So, I probably ran out of storage. Because you know these MacBooks don't hold any type of storage, but that's whatever. We're going to get out of here. Thank you so much for watching, and do what you have to do.